Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failer. This is our very first Sunday of the game, and some people think Sunday is a day of rest, not us. Okay, looking at the daily plan for the 7th, it says first make a copy of the save folder, and then second, watch the Queen of Sauce. All right, so let's talk about the TV. It's right here. We've never used it. I'll right-click on it, and it shows us 3 channels. The first one is the weather report. It tells you the weather for tomorrow. And it says it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Okay, good. That'll be a good time for us to catch that missing eel. And then going back into the TV, the fortune teller will give you your fortune for tomorrow, for today. It says the spirits are very happy today. The only place that this affects us in this first season is that we try to go into the mine on good fortune days. And unfortunately, I messed up the order of some things, and I really don't even have the ability to make any progress in the mine right now. Once we get our pickaxe tomorrow, our upgraded pickaxe, then we'll actually be able to do some mine stuff. But anyway, there's the fortune. And one last time, normally it's just those 2 channels, but every Sunday there's this special program called the Queen of Sauce. And every Sunday, if you watch this program, you will learn a brand new recipe. Every Sunday for the first 2 years, actually, a total of 32 recipes. And so let's check out the very first recipe from the Queen of Sauce. So here we go. We just learned how to make stir fry. Oh, that sounds tasty. And if we take a look up here in the collections menu and we go to the cooking section, you can see the only dish we've actually cooked in our kitchen is the espresso. But if you go right here, stir fry is now visible. And if we get the 4 ingredients for the stir fry, then we can go cook it in our kitchen and get credit for cooking this dish. So watching the Queen of Sauce every Sunday is a way to unlock 32 of these many, many recipes. So we need to unlock all of them, and we need to cook all of them to get perfection. And the recipes are the show is replayed on Wednesdays, or there's a rerun that they show on Wednesday. So if you happen to miss a Sunday, you can for sure go check Wednesday. The Wednesday isn't necessarily a copy of what happened on Sunday. The Wednesday is a rerun from some time in the past, and the game will prioritize recipes you don't know yet. So if you have missed any recipes, then you should be watching on Wednesdays as well as Sundays. Okay, since we're here in the collections menu for the first time, we'll just take a quick look. Here is the list of all the items that we've shipped, and we're trying to ship 1 of everything. And here's all the fish that we've caught. We want to catch 1 of everything. We haven't done anything with artifacts. We will once we get into the mine. We've only got 1 mineral, but we cheated. The minerals will come from the mine as well. We looked at the cooking a minute ago. Here are the achievements. Lots of gold achievements from cheating. We upgraded our house using money that we got by cheating. And then finally, we fished. Hey, we caught 10 different fish. That wasn't cheating. And then finally, you can take a look at all the old letters. They're all stored here for your records. And this wizard is actually somebody we'll go meet today. Okay, so let's move on. Here's a reminder to carry a stack of parsnips just for gifting purposes. So we do have 44 parsnips in our pocket, ready to give to anybody we run into. Drink coffee, check the mail as usual. So let's do those things. Right, and here we go, checking the mail. Yep, okay, so as usual, we're irresponsible passing out at 2 a.m. every day. So we're moving on to here. Let me just make sure that it says, yeah, move coop into place. Okay, it says get the hardwood on the farm and then clear the area for the stable and the coop. So the goal with the hardwood here is to have at least 100. And currently we have just under 100. Right here we've got 90. So when we grab the 16 available on our forest farm here, we will have enough hardwood for the stable building, which is what we're going to put in today. Just because we can, we're going to go ahead and make some more stuff, some more bars. So let's do that here. You can see our farm is doing quite well. Everything growing nicely with our automated sprinklers, and we're not losing any crops because we've got scarecrows lined up in just the right spots to keep the crows away. All right, cool. Except what happened right here? Gang, what happened? What happened right there? Hopefully that one wasn't so important. What did I do? I can't believe I missed this. All right, we need 1 more sprinkler. Copper bar, iron bar. That thing has just been sitting there. It's only like 1 day behind, I guess. All right, 1 copper, 1. What's happening here? We'll just grab the bars. So we need 1 copper, 1 iron. There we go. Okay, let's craft a sprinkler, 1 single sprinkler right there. And then place it. I don't know why it's not placed right here. I would swear I made 16, and there's 16 spots, right? 8 times 2. I don't know what happened there. I goofed. Goofed. Okay, it says clear, get the hardwood and then clear the area for the stable and the coop. Okay, so let's run over here to the west. You're welcome to grab the hardwood that's in that secret forest area, but we don't need it. And that's a bit of a hike to get out there. You know, it takes like 2 hours in game time or something. So all we need is this area right here as we approach our desired 100 hardwood. Certainly we'll need more hardwood later on, but it's easy to get the stuff that's on the farm and more time consuming to get the stuff outside the farm. Okay, so 98, only need 2 more, but we'll go ahead and grab all 4 of these stumps. And then the next step was to make sure that the space was clear for the coop, which has just completed construction but is not in the place that we want it, and for the stable, which is the new building that we're going to order today. So moving the coop happens in no time at all. You just ask the carpenter to move it and it gets moved instantly, so that's cool. All right, so like I said, next step here is to clear the area for stable and coop, and then I think we'll be ready to head out of the farm. So I'll just clear some space here. Okay, and we can grab these things too, just because we're here. And I guess I didn't bait this first one. Okay, we'll do the other side as well. There's our coop right in the way of everything. How come these ones aren't baited? Okay, baited. All right, so taking a look at where the coop is supposed to end up, it's right up here. I'll show you the map, the goal anyway. The coop is going to move right there. We just need to make sure that area is clear, and the stable is this building over here. I don't know that anything ever goes over there, but we can just double check. So back here, I don't see any problems, anything that would get in the way of our coop or our stable. That's right over there. Good. Okay, next, bring 1 parsnip of the best quality that I have. Okay, so if you're saving like, you know, gold parsnips or whatever for that bundle, then don't give a gold parsnip, give a silver one. But I'm not doing that. I don't have any aspirations of getting my gold, my 5 gold parsnips this season. I could if I wanted to. I mean, it really wouldn't be hard to just go maybe over here, get, you know, another 4 sets of sprinklers and do another bunch of parsnip seeds. But it's just not all that important to me to commit the time to doing it right here. There'll be plenty of bundles that I haven't completed by the end of the year, I think. And we'll be able to complete that bundle like early in like day 5 of the next spring. Okay, it says we also need the axe, some coffee, some food, some bars, some bait, and at least 100 hardwood. So do we have all those things? I think we do. We got the bars, we got the bait, we got the coffee, we got the hardwood. Okay, all good. I think we're out of here. All right, it says go to the carpenters and buy enough stone for 40 staircases. That is a ton of stone. Because each staircase uses, I guess I should have gone out the northern exit. I think it's quicker to get to the carpenter that way, but whatever. We'll get there. So each staircase, I think, requires 99 stone, and we want 40 of them, so basically 4,000 stone just for the 40 staircases, so 4 stacks of stone, which will then immediately get used up. So the staircases make it much easier to make progress in the mines, and again, apologies that we haven't been in the mines. I just goofed one small thing, but it's had this trickle effect. Okay, we might as well give this young lady a parsnip, so first we'll say hello. What's happening? Okay, and then we'll offer the parsnip as a gift. Super. And then we'll come over here to whoever this person is Marnie? Root. Have fun working on the farm? Absolutely. All right, and then we'll give the gift. Super. Okay, back to business. Eat the parsnip. No, those are gifts. All right, so we're going to shop. So it said buy a bunch of stone for 40 staircases. So I really think that's 4 stacks of stone. Fortunately, we've got lots of money because we've made tons of phone calls that have given us a bunch of gold. Okay, I don't actually think, I think normally I would just make the staircases. Actually, no, I don't think the plan was to ever be able to make the staircases. Okay, so enough stone for 40 staircases, so that's 4,000. And then buy stacks of items plus the 4,000 that we just got, and then move the coop into place and buy the stable. Okay, so how about we buy, I don't know, maybe another 2 sets of stone. And then you can never have too much wood. So we'll buy a few stacks of wood. What are we doing after that? Do we have any storage issues? So we are going to go crab potting and foraging and the traveling cart. I think I need to stop by home before we do the traveling cart. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some wood. Do a few stacks here. We'll say 3 and call it done. All right, and then according to the plan, we're supposed to now move the coop. So construct farm buildings. So right here, we don't want to build. We want to move a building. So it'll say, which coop do you want? Well, there's only one coop that we have. I'm using WASD to move the screen around. This is the coop that we want to move. Choose a location. What's happening here? Can I move it over here? I don't understand. This coop. Okay, I guess I didn't click it before. And then the place that I wanted to put it, which was right back here, let's just double check that that's exactly what the map says. Yeah, shoved against the back fence and then shoved to the right against the house. Beautiful. And that's it. And then we say we are done. So it's just moved instantaneously. Okay, but the next thing we're going to do is build a stable. There we go. 100 hardwood. This 100 hardwood and my desire to have a horse transport me real quick around the map is why we chose the forest farm. Okay, let's build the stable. Okay, the location, any place over here, I kind of typically line it up with the chest or the shipping bin, and then to the far right here, I usually make my exits from the eastern exit of the farm. Okay, excellent, excellent. All right, then it says, go to the mayor's house and give Lewis a high quality parsnip for his birthday. That's right, we've got a birthday here. So we've never been to the mayor's house. It's right here. So just southeast of Town Square. So let's head there right now. And if anybody is fortunate enough to be in our way, we will slap them with a gift of a parsnip. They won't know what hit them. Okay, as usual, keeping my eye on my coffee buff. Okay, and this should be the mayor's place right here. I don't know exactly what his hours are. The hours are all, where is he? The hours are all on the wiki. Oh, he's right over here, gardening. The hours are on the wiki. All right, so first we're going to talk to him just normal. Okay, he had a lot to say, and then we're going to give him a birthday gift. Oh, actually I meant to give him a better parsnip. I meant to give him this gold parsnip. Sorry, bud. I don't think I can do it anymore. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so just taking a quick look. I don't know when I'll get my first heart. Oh, Lewis gave us a heart. Excellent. You get a massive bonus for giving gifts on liked gifts on birthdays. But I wish I would have given him the gold one. Oh well, oh well. Okay, retrieve the river and ocean crab pots on the way back. Okay, let's do that. So we're gonna come right down here. I was saying that, come on, that the wiki for this game has the schedules for all the residents, and so you can take a look at that and figure out like where the gift recipient is going to be when you're getting over there. Let's grab that. Oh, we're out of coffee. Let's do some coffee. And then back here to grabbing all the stuff and baiting the pots. Again, just holding left click here. Am I full? I am full. Okay, trash is not worth anything. So let's grab that. Oh man, I accidentally gave him something. That was a mistake. What is this? Soggy newspaper, driftwood. That's nothing. I should have, buddy, you're in my way. I should have given him a parsnip before I accidentally gave him trash. That was my fault. Okay, just looking, soggy newspaper. Yeah, we can get rid of that as well. And then we'll grab, I don't want to give a gift. I want to do that. Okay, I think they're all full. Okay, let's head over and do some more foraging. Now, like I said, we are full. I think I went overboard with the buying wood and stone and all that jazz. Do we have room? No, we don't. Is there anything else we can part with? Fiber. Fiber is cheap. Okay, we got that. Any other foraging to do here? Well, that was pretty lame. Just one coral? Not cool. Okay, so I think we're headed back to dump all of our stuff. Ocean foraging we did. We're supposed to see the wizard and do the traveling cart. We got to just make sure we get there by 8 p.m. So we got plenty of time there. So let's head back home and deal with all of the stuff in our possession. And we'll take this kind of southern path to get back home, to get to the southern exit. And so looking forward to having a horse, which will make these trips way quicker. So it's a shame we have to go all the way back up, since we're here already, pretty close to where we want to do our other stuff, but it is what it is. Okay, so, oh, we can fix our chests now. That's cool. What do we have here? Have any gold stuff? No more. All right, so let's do some sorting here. All right, so lots of things go. Whoops, lots of things go in here. So I can say add to existing stacks. All those things. Don't need the bars at the moment. Don't need the hardwood at the moment. Okay, that's cool. And then we've got some fish stuff and some broken glasses. So where can we put those things? So we'll come in here. The broken glasses can get sucked in this way. Add to existing stacks. And then I've already done a lot of fish things. So I would say, let's see here. I would say, you know, like I might still need some crayfish. And I wouldn't just dump everything in here. What I would do is I'd go to my all items tab. And I would say, okay, you know, what's the deal with crayfish? Do I need any more crayfish? Where is it? And the answer is no. I already got the one that I needed, and I put it in the cooking bin. But there's a little shortcut here to get that information. I didn't need to go to the spreadsheet because the fact that there's already crayfish here in my chest, and I've already sorted everything that's in this chest, means that I don't need any more crayfish, because if I needed crayfish, they wouldn't be here. So same deal with the snails. I could put these snails right on top, and in fact, the best bet is to just add to existing stacks. Okay, but there's no crabs in here, so maybe I still need to do, you know, like put some crabs and cockles and all these things here. Maybe like I still need to organize those things. So, and then the same thing with the coral. So let's come over here. I think coral would normally be here. I don't see anything there. So let's put these things where they belong. And I know I did a bunch of this in the last video, but we're going to do some more of it. Okay, we're supposed to do a bunch of coral crafting, so we'll put 2 there, and then we'll just put this coral into the crafting bin, which is right here. Coral. Okay, mixed seeds. I'm pretty sure yeah, we don't need those because we've already got some in here, right? Mixed seeds. Crab. Okay, let's take a look at the crab. Let's see if we need more crabs. Okay, here we go. We do need another crab, so we're going to say we've got 1 extra crab. We're going to put it in the crafting bin, and then that crab is going to be done. So here's the crafting bin. Put the crab. Next up is a clam. Okay, so we've already gotten the clams sorted out here, but we do need 10 clams for obelisks, and so I think that we're going to put 1 more in to the buildings chest, which is this white one right here. And so you can see there we've already got 2. Now we've got a 3rd one. Okay, oyster. Oysters are done. That's cool. Shrimp. Shrimp not done. We needed 2 for cooking, and we only had 1 before. So now shrimp are going to be done once we put in the cooking bin, which is this yellow one. So you can see 1 shrimp there. Now 2. Okay, next up, lobster. Lobster is not done. What's this here? I can't see it. What was that? One for the quests. Quests and the buildings are the same chest. So two there, and we'll put this in the white chest right here. Lobster, and then finally cockle. Okay, what do we have to do? We have to ship a cockle. So let's do that. We're going to say yes. We're going to say we gathered our second one, and then shipping it. This one. Super. Okay, so then I think we can put the, whatever these things are, oysters, 4 oysters into the fish bin. That one's done. Okay, so back to the task at hand. So you can see, like even though the last video I made where I explained how to do all the sorting, that video was like half an hour long. You can see that once you kind of get things organized initially, then all you're doing is sorting into chests and marking in the spreadsheet the new items that you just collected, which is typically not that big of a deal. Okay, so we're going to give a gift parsnip to the wizard, and we're going to get the traveling cart emptied out, and then we'll have some extra time here on this Sunday. Plenty of extra time on the Sunday. So what do we do here? So let's go to the vegetables section, which I think is this one, and we'll throw. We don't need the super parsnip for this guy; just a regular one will do. And let's head out. And we'll just start to just because I'm here, and making a path. And I'd like my scythe to be right there. Okay, so get rid of this thing. And we've got lots of rocks waiting for us to demolish. And we'll get our, whatchamacallit back tomorrow. Our pickaxe. And I think one of the tasks that we'll do with the rest of today, because we'll have a bunch of time, is to just continue clearing the forest, getting rid of a lot of the wood stuff that you see here. Wood and trees. Okay, but for right now, we're going to head to, does she want a gift? Hey, you? Yeah, I want to give you a parsnip. It's every kid's dream. Okay, so grab this thing and head over to the wizard. So I don't go to the wizard often. Oh, somebody else that wants a parsnip. Where are you going? You bet. Okay, so let's actually first go here. Cauliflower seeds. So we don't need those. Those are in season. We could buy them right now. We could buy wheat seeds right now if we wanted to. Pizza, is that worth anything to us? Doubtful. I guess if I really want to be precise, I can come in here. Buying the pizza doesn't give you credit for cooking the pizza. So, oh, eel. Eel. Excellent. We don't need to fish for an eel tomorrow. Excellent, excellent. Okay, cool. Large egg. We do need eggs. We'll have plenty soon enough. Coleslaw. I don't think that's worth anything to us. These cooked dishes aren't really worth much to us. Bug meat for 900. We'll get plenty of bug meat soon. A pufferfish. Cherry. Why not? Poppy seed muffin. I don't think that's anything that we need, right? Yeah. Okay, the box lamp. We don't need the furniture. We'll grab every time we see a rare seed. We'll grab it. Let's go ahead and come in here and do the secret forest because we're here. Let's grab, oops, I want to grab this and move it and hop and hop. Okay, and once we get in the cave, sorry, not the cave, the mine, we will be given a weapon, a sword, which means we can stop running from these very weak slime things here. Go away. Just want hardwood. Okay, so when I get hit repeatedly by an enemy, a monster, I do take a look at my health just to make sure that we're okay. But these things are quite weak, so I'm not too concerned. Really just here for the hardwood and foraging if it's convenient. Okay, we are getting lower on energy, so maybe it's time to eat some salad. Okay, we'll eat a salad and then make our way back out. Can I make my way back out? All right, here we go. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, and we'll move the chair for one of the last times because we're going to upgrade our axe tomorrow, which is pretty exciting. And then we'll be able to get into the secret forest legitimately. Well, this is somebody. Who's this? Just hanging out here. Oh man. All right, you look like you want a parsnip. Oh, I guess that wasn't. I thought everybody liked the parsnips. Okay, so here's a cutscene. It's pretty long. I will just let it play again for the sake of completeness. You won't have enough time to read this stuff unless you pause this video, but feel free to do that. But it's kind of a cool cutscene, I think. All right, and we get free stuff. That's nice. Anybody that says our name is in our good list, they get a parsnip for saying our name. Speaking of which, we're supposed to give this guy a parsnip too, but I don't think we can do that until after he finishes his thing. So the point of this cutscene, spoilers, is to help us read that note that's in the community center. You remember we interacted with a square that was on the floor, and it was just in some language that we didn't know. So apparently it's the language of this like a robot-looking creature here that is in the community center. Okay, so yeah, so this is him. This is us telling him that we had a note that we couldn't read. All right, so there goes the wizard. I wish we had teleportation skill. I wonder if the wizard is using that Stardew Valley cheat mod that I mentioned before. Oh, he's back. Okay, so we got the note. Language is obscure, but he deciphered it. All right, we the Junimo are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you're one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. Super. So the gifts that the Junimo want are the all the items that will complete the community center bundles. So that's a big part of what we're after here in the early game, is collecting all of the items that are required. And collecting some of these items and finishing bundles gives us rewards, and some of the bundles, when you finish a whole group of bundles, you unlock a new area in the game. So the bundles are kind of like the keys to accessing more parts of the game, which is kind of a neat mechanic, I think. Okay, that looks tasty. Oh, I don't look like I'm enjoying it, actually. This is kind of trippy, my goodness. My goodness. So I guess we're becoming one with the forest. And I haven't really mentioned this, but I do think that this game is just so well made. Hopefully that's obvious by the fact that I'm spending all this time playing it and theory crafting and making videos, but just so much of this game is well done. Just created very lovingly and thoughtfully. Okay, and we're back, and if this guy is here, then we'll talk to him. Let's first change to a tool, so he doesn't think we're giving him anything. He just observes, yeah, okay, and now we'll offer the gift. You bet, interesting properties. All right, so number 4, let's drink some coffee, and moving on. Okay, daily plan. All right, so I think we did all this stuff, right? We saw the wizard, gave him parsnip, we bought out the traveling cart, we did the secret forest. Now we'll head back and kill some time. So let's go back to the forest, to the farm, and figure out what we should do with the available hours that we have. Because again, we're going to keep working until we pass out. We already talked to this person, right? Yeah, she was on the pier. So no more points for talking, therefore we don't talk. All right, so since we're going to be losing the axe tomorrow for the next 2 days after that, I'm tempted to just go around and bash a bunch of trees with my axe, just to get the farm more cleared off than it is. But just for the sake of the content, I actually think that I will first sort these things and then show you the possible things to do with your stuff list. Okay, let's, doggy, get out of the way. Move, move. Okay, so let's do some more mining stuff just while we're waiting here. No, that doesn't need to be there. This needs to be up there. Okay, and we'll also put some fish. Okay, so let's just go ahead and ship the 3 items that we got here. Legendary, legendary, prismatic shard. And then we'll put the parsnip back up in its place of power. Okay, cool. So let's make some iron bars here. and then we'll take a look at organizing the stuff that we just picked up. And then we'll also look at the killing times list for the first time. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the items that we have here. All right, so we've got some stuff here. So anything that's in a chest has been sorted, which means like I don't need to look up the sap and the maple seeds anymore. I think I can just add to existing stacks, and whatever disappears is stuff that I didn't need. Okay, the wild horseradish. So that's a foraging item. So we can go into the foraging chest, and there's nothing in there at the moment, which means that potentially we still need to do something with horseradishes, still collecting them. Okay, so we've collected 2. Do we have another 2 now? I think we do. Awesome. So that's going to add 2 to this thing here. We're going to ship 1 and cook 1. I think I meant to put Y's here. Ship 1 and cook 1, and then that will take care of all of that. We still need to have 2 more later on, but let's just ship and cook. So the cooking ones are these yellow ones. So right click to just do 1, and then ship that one. Good, good. Okay, that eel was one that we were supposed to catch and didn't, so that's great because that's our 3rd one, and that means we're going to finish with cooking. So that means we're going to put another eel into the cooking bin. So we should already see one in the cooking bin, and then this eel will be the 2nd one right there. Super. Okay, I think we have lots of uses for eggs, and we'll get plenty of them soon enough. Anything easy I can do with 1 egg? Yeah, I can ship it. I'm assuming this is a large egg. Is that anything? Large egg. Oh, cool. Okay, so we do need a large egg for a bundle. So let's go ahead and put 1 here and say that we've got the bundle done. And I'm pretty sure this is a white one, right? Like we'd be able to see it if it were, we would see it as a different color if it were brown. Okay, so let's bundle this egg right there. The pufferfish. Again, it doesn't count for catching it. We still need to catch it, but we have 1 now, and we're going to go ahead and put that in a bundle, the summer fish bundle right there. So that's the same chest. Okay, cherry. We'll grow them in a future season. We need 1 cherry needs to be shipped. So let's do that. 1 and yes. And again, I know I've already shown a bunch of this chest stuff, spreadsheet stuff, all that jazz. But I'll start fast forwarding through it at some point. But for right now, I think it's still good to give you the sense of like exactly how I operate with the spreadsheet and the chests. Okay, so I think we're done sorting stuff. So let's go over here to the miscellaneous tab. And I explained the miscellaneous tab in one of the introductory videos, so we're not going to go through the whole thing, but we'll just take a quick look at the section here in yellow, activities to kill time. So here we go. It says you can check the calendar tab, and if it's somebody's birthday, give them something. So I've taken care of all the birthdays for spring, but in the summer, you're on your own. And so I would just make a priority to look at this and make a note. You can also, yeah, you can just look at the calendar tab right here, and you can see who's got a birthday, what festivals are coming up, all that jazz. Okay, clear the whole farm. We might spend up our time doing that. Collect animal products. Well, we don't have any animals yet, so that's later. Collect fruit from trees. Well, we don't have fruit trees yet, but we will. Collect mushrooms. Well, we haven't done that. Can we do that now? Actually, I'm not convinced that we can. I think there's a rock that's in the way, and we don't have the ability to clear it, right? I can't get rid of this. Yeah, this thing is just totally in the way. If I had my chair, I could just plop it right there and head into the mushroom cave. But tomorrow we'll get the pickaxe back, and then we'll be able to clear that rock. Okay, cook the recipes. All right, that's much later. Crab potting. Okay, that's just harvesting and then rebaiting them. Craft the items. That's for later. Lightning rods are later. We got to get to foraging 6. Fishing for broken CDs. So this is important because by the end of the spring, we're going to want to make 16 of the quality sprinklers. That's these ones here that water 8 squares around them instead of just the 4 squares in the cardinal directions around them. And each one of these requires a like some bars in order to make, and we're gonna, and also requires refined quartz. And you can get refined quartz by getting quartz out of the mine and then refining it in the furnaces. But probably easier in the early game is to go fishing in the farm pond where there's hardly any fish and just lots of trash. And you just spend your time catching trash, and you'll get enough CDs and glasses to hopefully get to 16. And you put those 16 things into, whatchamacallit, the recycling machine, and then you'll have your 16 refined quartz for those quality sprinklers. So that's an interesting thing to be aware of. Currently we have 3 of these and 6 of these, so we've got 9 of the 16. So that's something to consider. Fishing for missing fish, that's something good to do as well. I don't think we've got any of the fish up in the mountain. You know what? We haven't looked at the fishing tab. We haven't looked at the fishing tab. So the fishing tab is, oh, I should give credit where credit is due, by the way. Lots of this stuff is from this Redditor. It's, just copied and pasted here. So the spring fish are right here. So which ones of these have we caught? Well, just kind of from memory, I know we've got anchovy and smallmouth bass and eel. You just need 1 of each. Catfish, sardine. We got sardines, right? My memory is fading. Maybe I could just do it up here. Collections and then fish. Anchovy, sardine, bream, smallmouth bass. Okay, so we did get the sardine, and the bream is somewhere. Why isn't the bream up there? There it is. Okay, let's keep going here. Smallmouth bass, we've got catfish, sunfish, herring, and eel. So the sunfish were good, herring good, and then flounder, shad, halibut. Flounder, shad, halibut. Okay, lobster, crayfish, crab. That's going to come down here. Lobster, crayfish, and crab. I've gotten some clams from foraging. I think, wait, does the clam not count if you forage? Where's the clam? Isn't one of these supposed to be a clam? I'm not even sure. I don't know. Maybe you need to catch it in the ocean? I thought getting it in a... Oh, maybe it needs to come from a crab pot and not from foraging. But I feel like we've done that already. Okay, anyway, high quality content here. All right, so where were we? So we got the crayfish. Is that marked yet? Crayfish down here. Okay, so we got the crayfish. And then down here we got crab, cockle, mussel. Crab, cockle, and mussel. Shrimp, snail, periwinkle. And then oyster. Good. Okay, so the only crab pot one that we're missing here is a clam, but I feel like we've gotten clam. I mean, for sure we've gotten clams before, but maybe we never got it in this. Like we should know what it looks like actually. So what's in here? Nothing. What's in here? Where are the clams? Any clams here? All right, so there's a clam right there. So there's the shape. So if the clam needs to be caught from fishing, then we should see that shape. So I'm just looking up here to see if I can see that shape. None of these look like the right shape. I don't know what I'm missing here, gang. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's not there. I gotta figure that out. Clam. Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of a detour. Okay, and any other fish that we're missing up here? Legendary fish, not yet. Largemouth bass, we didn't catch that yet. Maybe we only did the smallmouth one. I think the largemouth one is just available in the mountain lake. There we go. So we haven't done any mountain lake fishing yet. We'll catch a carp up there. Yeah, so we're missing those ones. What about the chub? Do we not have that yet? I guess not. Okay. All right, so making good progress in terms of the fishing, and the point of all of this was to illustrate something that you can keep track of the fish that you've caught, and when it comes to this list of topics, like what do I do to kill time? One of them is, well, if you're missing some fish, then maybe you go fishing. Okay, you can forage everywhere. There are quests on the general store bulletin board sometimes, and so you get some rewards for getting quests done. More importantly, you need to do all the quests for for perfection purposes. But we haven't focused on that just yet. Take your geodes to the blacksmith when he's open. Get all your skills to max level. You can get hardwood on the farm. Go through the all items tab and then figure out what you're missing. Like right now we're just like playing the game and then recording what we happen to find, but at some point we'll have to kind of go out of our way to go find the missing items. work with completing friendship, like maybe yeah. Anyway, you can increase the friendship more than we are. Take items to the community center, take items to the museum, look at the eventually tab and work to unlock new areas. You can make phone calls, you can go mining on a good luck day, you can organize everything and pet your animals once you have them, and then like a weather dependent task right there in terms of the fishing. Okay, so lots of tasks. I think I'm inclined to just whack away at the trees on our in our farm, um, just because we're going to lose. Like I said, we'll lose the whatchamacallit, the axe tomorrow. So I don't need to clear bushes. I mean, I could clear the bushes, but there's no need. Like I'm not planning on doing anything with that space anyway. So I think I might just call this video done because my plan is just to whack away at the trees until I pass out at 2. Okay, and I'm back, just about to pass out. And there it goes. Didn't quite get that last stump done, but I'll just show you the end of my day. I just whacked away at trees and wood stuff. Like I said, losing the axe tomorrow. Okay, so this is the first time we've gotten up to level 5. When you reach level 5, you have an option between 2 different professions, and they each have benefit to them. And then when you get to level 10, you'll get another option. The level 10, you get 2 choices at level 10. But the 2 choices you get at level 10 depend on which path you picked here at level 5. So there's actually 4 options up there at level 10, but you'll only see 2 of them based on which one of the level 5 professions you pick. So like I said, there's benefits to both, but let me just show you that in the miscellaneous tab, I have my recommendation here in dark green. For farming, I want you to become a tiller and then an agriculturalist at level 10, except this wasn't farming, this was foraging, forester, and then a lumberjack. So forester, trees drop 25% more wood, I think including the hardwood that we've been farming for. And look, we're actually getting, like we're shipping some things that we didn't just cheat to get, although we did buy these things with cheated money. So there you go. We legitimately got one of those cockles. So 50 of the gold here is legit. The other 10,000 is cheating. And there we go. Another day in the books. In fact, our first week in the books. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.